room, but they're all gonna know you by 1968. There he is. Don't get him started. Don't get him. And there's the other one right there. There's the other one. Where's one? 1968. Ali and Fraser. All right, guys, we're in for a treat right now. This next gentleman coming up to the stage is a very dear friend of the show, and he's a very dear friend of mine. And you know, this guy here, he's. I remember I think your first time in comedy was when it was right in front of close to 2,000 people. He's come such a long way. He was actually part of the Thursday Night Laughs contest. Did really well. Please put your hands together for my dear friend, Mr. Carlos Maestas.
Here tonight, please keep it going. Vince, Bradford, round table, Roy, Art Romanowski, guys, just keep it going. One more round of applause, please. But no, seriously, what just happened, dude? Who's your producer for this thing? VP? What the? Let's go. Seriously. It's like, I got an idea. Let's get all of our comics drunk and then have them go up and try to articulate. And your pastor's here, dude? You're gonna have to find another church. Seriously, dude. Gleto, have you considered other religions? And Roy, man, guys, one round of applause for Roy, man. Jeez, wow. For those of you guys that don't know Roy, he's kind of like the Hispanic Joe Jackson here. And when I say that, I mean he beats his kids, is what. Another brilliant idea. Yeah, let's invite everybody out to a comedy show and then put up a band that makes everybody want to kill themselves. That's good one, but it was like everybody was having a good time. It's like, man, I hate my dad all of a sudden. Freaking brilliant, dude. Smart. Oh, shut up. You already just... Dude, seriously, the round table, like, I thought I got warped into the market square. All of a sudden, I, like, closed my eyes, and I was like, is it Fiesta? What's happening, man? Because you know there's some drunk people at Fiesta, right? Like, you always see that one guy that's just like... And he's, like, pushing a stroller. He's like... The baby's asleep. You lightweight. So anyway, I'm happy to be here. We're actually from Sacramento, California, originally. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I actually came here to play college football for Tech. Not Texas Tech, IT Tech. I don't know if you guys heard of them. You guys heard of the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl? We had the GED Bowl. It was a little bit different. Our mascot was a low SAT score. That's how bad it was. But you know, we used to like to play Career Point. Because after every game, we'd get on the bus and be like, thanks, Career Point. So there's not a lot I could do with that degree after I finished, so I decided to be a stay-at-home son. I used to drink a lot, man. I used to drink a lot, and then I started hanging out with Roy, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't be that guy. What am I can't let my life pass me by and just... I'm just kidding, Roy. I'm not. I'm totally serious. You got a problem, man. Seriously. But no, I just got tired of having to apologize to everybody the next day, you know? Seriously, like, I'd be calling my friends up and be like, hey man, Jason, I'm sorry, dude. I really shouldn't have told your son he was adopted. I thought he knew, man. I mean, you're not even black. I was like, no, I know you know that you're not black. I'm sorry. Well, we were talking about The Blind Side. I thought it was appropriate. I was just telling him to work on his jump shot. That's all, man. Did he come back, by the way? I'm sorry he ran away. And this is the thing, man. Like, when you're in a relationship and you go out and you have a little bit too much to drink, you know, no matter what, you can call that one person, right? When you're single and you go out and you have too much to drink, who do you call? Freaking everybody, right? Because I've been that guy. making that drunk phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning with bean and cheese stains right here. And I'm like, hey, it's me. I just want to say that I love you. And your husband is stupid. Can I come over? I got some tacos. No? Okay, bye-bye. And it's always weird the next day when your brother calls, like, dude, did you call my wife last night? Oops. Thanksgiving's gonna be a little bit weird this year. I'm glad to see so many of you here, man. Like, people just, they don't go out anymore, man. I mean, like, everybody just wants to stay home. They're just, like, on Facebook all the time, man. Like, I invited some friends out, and I was like, man, I'm gonna be doing a show at the comedy club. And they're like, oh, man, I can't, dude. I gotta take care of my farm. And I just... Seriously, the weeds are just growing and it's crazy. I'm like, dude, you don't even mow your lawn. What do you... It's like, I gotta feed my animals. I'm like, dude, look at your dog. He's skinny, man. Give him a weenie or something, man. You know? It's dumb. So anyway, been watching some TV. Anybody here watch American Idol? Anybody? Round of applause? That doesn't make me gay, okay? No, I watch American Idol. You know what, I like listening to the music and stuff, but my favorite part is like when it's like down to like the last 2 contestants, and they like always simplify their stories, right? Like it's the single mom and the paint salesman, right? And like this year, there was a paint salesman, and he was from Chicago. And my favorite part is when they go back to their hometown, and they take him, and they took him to the paint store, where he was a paint salesman, and he was like, oh my God. It's always like really emotional. It's like, I used to be a paint salesman, man. I can't believe this, I don't have to sell paint anymore, man. I'm gonna be rich, and I just... And he's like all emotional. And right behind him are a bunch of paint salesmen. I hate that guy, man. And he may not have even been a good, like, guy, like a good paint salesman. Like, maybe he called into work every day and, like, showed up drunk. And I mean, you know, just, like, you don't know. He could have been a jerk, man. So he could have been hanging out with Roy most of his life. I don't know, man.
That's funny.